Everyone in my family was invited to my sister's $750,000 wedding. Everyone except me. My mom claimed I'd ruin her dream day. Can you imagine being told, plain as day, that your presence at your own sister's wedding would just be complicated? Like I was some kind of inconvenient truth. That's what my own mother said, her voice so casual, so utterly devoid of warmth, that it still echoes in my mind sometimes. It shattered something inside me, but what happened next wasn't what anyone expected. My name is Juliet, and I was 27. I sat there on their fancy floral couch in Charleston, trying to keep my hands from trembling as mom laid it all out. Vivian's dream wedding isn't about you, Juliet. It's about her perfect day. And frankly, your presence would just be complicated. The afternoon light streamed through the window, making everything look so peaceful, but her words felt like a gut punch. For years, I'd convinced myself that being the overlooked daughter was just my lot in life. My younger sister, Vivian, 3 years my junior, was always the golden child. Prettier, charming, more successful in my parents' eyes. She snagged a high-paying marketing job, married a wealthy investment banker named Gregory, and lived in a pristine townhouse my mother couldn't stop bragging about. But this was different. This wasn't just my birthday being overshadowed or being forgotten at Christmas. This was a deliberate exclusion from what mom kept calling the event of the decade. Complicated how? I managed to ask, my voice surprisingly steady despite the knot forming in my stomach. Mom sighed, as if explaining basic arithmetic to a toddler. Vivian has invited 300 guests. Everyone who matters will be there. The venue alone cost them $75,000. She's wearing a custom Vera Wang. There will be photographers from 2 bridal magazines. This isn't some backyard barbecue, Juliet. This is a statement. Then came the killer blow. And you would ruin that statement. You know how you are. You know how you are. That phrase hit me harder than anything else. It meant, you never quite fit. You're always in your jeans and that old camera bag. Vivian's friends are all polished, put together people. You'd feel uncomfortable anyway. A part of me wanted to scream, to argue, to tell her I own nice dresses, that I could look presentable, that being a freelance photographer didn't make me a social pariah. But I knew the truth. This wasn't about my wardrobe. This was about hierarchy. This was about keeping me in my place, reminding me where I belonged in their carefully constructed world. Does Vivian know you're telling me this? I asked, watching for any flicker of emotion. My mother's expression barely changed. We discussed it as a family. Your father agrees it's for the best. And honestly, Juliet, you should be relieved. $750,000 for a wedding? That's the kind of pressure you wouldn't want to be around anyway. $750,000. The number was obscene. More than I had earned in the past 5 years combined. They were spending it on a single day. A single event I wasn't allowed to witness because I might somehow tarnish it with my very existence. I stood up slowly, grabbing my camera bag. My mother watched me with that same calm, reasonable expression. I understand, I said, my voice quiet. She looked almost relieved. I knew you would. You've always been so sensible about these things. Sensible. That was her word for compliant. For accepting whatever scraps of affection the family tossed my way. As I walked towards the door, my boots making soft sounds on the hardwood floor, something shifted inside me. Just before I reached it, I turned back. When is it? The wedding. June 15th. But Juliet, I really think it's better if I just wanted to know for my calendar. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.